What's up? What's up?
How are you today?
Wait, should I be like, oh, wait, what did my kids say? They told me to say something on there. Oh, you guys ready for this? They were like, say, well.
Well.
Yeah, so I'm like, well. I'm doing very good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
And it's Wonderful Friday.
I know. I'm so excited. I
Very
love Fridays.
excited. Yes.
That's awesome. Me and my girls are going to hang out this weekend because my partner has to work, so we get to chat and gab. I'm really excited about it.
Sounds like it's going to be a winded time.
I like that. Did you hear my pun of the day today?
I did not. I didn't get to work in the front today. I've been working in the shop.
My pun of the day was I made a pun about the wind, but it blows. And then you just made a winded pun.
We're like two peas in a pod, aren't we?
We are. What are we talking about today?
Let's talk about batteries.
Okay.
Let's talk about
Batteries are a
batteries.
problem.
Especially in the summertime.
Really?
More in the summertime than the wintertime, believe it or not.
Oh. Before we talk about these batteries, this corrosion of batteries.
Yes.
So like my brother had a corroded battery. That's why we had to go to Sidney Tire.
Why is it every time I come in and we talk about something, you have a story about a family member or hobby or yourself? You always have a story about that.
Yeah.
I should have talked to you about stuff like this a long time ago, shouldn't I have?
Yeah, so then we would know.
Yes.
Because we thought maybe like the top was just corroded or something, and so we went and got a new battery, and that wasn't even the problem.
Right.
It's so sad. So anyways, what are we talking about batteries?
Everything with the battery. So batteries in the summertime, obviously the battery's going to get really hot. Your car is hot. The hood is baking in the sun. It's going to cause your battery to actually go bad faster, like I said, in the summer than the cold months. So you need to stop in and have it periodically checked. When we do an oil change at Sidney Tire, Best One, we do a battery check for free on every car that comes in. Unless you come in and say, only change my oil, don't do nothing else, then we won't. But other than that, we will test your battery for free every time. We don't want to see anyone get stranded on the side of the road, so we do that for you for free.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're going to check it. If it has corrosion on there, we're going to take the terminals off, and we're going to clean them for you. We're going to put a cleaner on the battery terminals, clean it. If the battery acid is coming from the battery and it's leaking, then we're going to suggest that you get a new battery. When we do a cold cranking amp test that tests how well your battery is going to crank, if it's below a certain threshold, we'll even give you a printout that shows you, hey, you need to replace your battery again, because we don't want you to come out summertime, 95 degrees, ice cream, and all the good stuff that you're having a party with. Your car don't start. By the time AAA, unless you're Brian Mantor, come out to tow your car or jump it, it takes a long time. All your ice cream's melted because it takes a while to get your car jumped or get somebody to help you jump your car. That's why we want to make sure your battery is a good, healthy battery for you every time.
Yeah. There for a long time, I carried one of those battery jump starters.
In your car?
Yeah.
Like that you just like charged and then left in there for like a year and never recharged it again? And
yeah.
you're like, I hope it jumps my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like when you're parked in a garage.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really jump your car. You have to like try to push it out.
Oh, yeah. If you pull in.
And yeah. And then you're pulled in. You can't get somebody to jump your car from the back. There's
so many people that are scared to like help people nowadays. Believe it or not, people are like, oh, everybody's helping everybody. It's not as much as it was, like I would say in the 80s and early 90s. I think a lot more people are scared to help a stranger because they don't really know, what's going on. So having jumper cables in your car is a great tool because a lot of people don't have them. So make sure that you get a good set. Not like a $10 or $12 set will be good, but you want to get like a better gauge. The lower the gauge wire, the better it is.
What? There's different gauges on jumper cables?
You get like a 10 gauge and it's kind of flimsy. You get like a 2 gauge and it's really thick. So the connectivity of jumping a car, if you were to jump it from one to the other, it's just better connectivity on a smaller gauge set of jumper cables. They do cost more, but they're definitely worth it.
Oh, that's cool. I had no idea.
Yeah, so get a good set, and then just, hopefully somebody can stop and help you and jump. But like I said, just come over when you get your oil changed, or just come in and just say, hey, could we get my battery tested? Well, we don't have to get an oil change. We'll go out there and test it for you, both us and Sidney Tire. And I mean, not a problem, no appointment. Come in, we'll check it. Again, we don't want to see you stranded on the side of the road. We don't want to see your car shut off, or you leave your doctor's appointment, or you're like some people in life, I shall keep them remain nameless, that always run late. You go to get in your car and you're running late and you think you're going to drive fast, and then your battery's dead. And you miss a doctor's appointment, and then you have to reschedule, and it's a whole big thing. So, yeah, we just want to keep everybody safe and get you to where you need to go without missing appointments or being late to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. And so why do batteries corrode?
So over time, there's acid that will leak from the battery, and then you'll see it on their terminals. There are times that people, old school people, and I'm old school, so I'll say myself, if you're 45 or older, they would take baking soda out of their refrigerator, put it on there. They would take Coca-Cola because it's very, very, very acidic, and they'll dump it on there, and it would eat the battery acid off of the battery in the terminals. That was like a at-home fix to clean the battery acid off of your terminals.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't do that. Obviously, we'll take them off. We clean them with the wire brush. We put a chemical on their agent to clean it all off, and then we put a protectant on there. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it'll be red and shiny. It'll look like somebody spray painted the top of your battery, but it's a good protectant to put on there.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Again, just want to make it sure. We want your car to start. When you want to leave to go somewhere, we want you to get to where you're going.
Yeah, I think that's handy to be able to use your car and run it.
Yeah, well, Oscar's calling you and saying, "Hey, I want to go to the beach or to the lake," and you go out there and it's click, 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 click. And yeah, it kind of puts a damper on the situation when you're trying to get somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show today.
Well, thanks for having me again on this wonderful it's Friday, so it's wonderful, but it's a little rainy out.
It is.
It could be the 4-letter white word that nobody wants to say.
Yeah, I don't.
Starts with an S, ends in a W.
Yeah, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, nobody wants any of that.
We're ready for summer.
Yes, we are all ready for summer. So
That's
make sure you
perfect.
get your batteries tested before it gets too warm out.
Yeah, go do that.
For
Because
free.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
And for free.
Yes.
I love for free.
The 4-letter wonderful word of the day, free.
Free. All right. We'll be back with our local weather and a couple hits right here on Hits 105.5. Thanks for being on the show, Scott.
Thanks again for having me.
All right. I'll see you next week.
You bet.